Russia is preparing to step up its attacks using Iranian-made exploding drones, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said, as Moscow seeks to maintain pressure on Kyiv after at least 63 Russian soldiers were killed in the latest battlefield setback for the Kremlin's war strategy. We have informat. He said Moscow's goal was to break Ukraine's resistance by exhausting our people, our air defense, our energy, more than 10 months after Russia invaded. Russian President Vladimir Putin appears to be exploring ways to regain momentum in his flawed war effort, which in recent months has been undermined by a Ukrainian counteroffensive backed by Western-supplied weapons. Ukraine's successes have brought sharp rebukes in some Russian circles of the Russian military's performance. In the latest embarrassment for the Kremlin, Ukrainian forces fired rockets at a facility in the eastern Donetsk region where Russian soldiers were stationed, killing 63 of them, according to Russia's defense ministry. Unconfirmed reports put the death toll much higher. It was one of the deadliest attacks on the Kremlin's forces since the war began February 24, 2022. In the attack, Ukrainian forces fired 6 rockets from a HIMARS launch system and 2 of them were shot down, a Russian Defense Ministry statement said. However, the Strategic Communications Directorate of Ukraine's armed forces claimed Sunday that around 400 mobilized Russian soldiers were killed in a vocational school building in Makiivka and about 300 more were wounded. That claim couldn't be independently verified. The Russian statement said the strike occurred in the area of Makiivka and didn't mention the vocational school. Satellite photos analyzed by the Associated Press show the apparent aftermath of the strike. An image from December 20 showed the building standing, an image from Monday showed the building reduced to rubble. Other days had intense cloud cover, making seeing the site by standard satellite imagery impossible. Vigils for soldiers killed in the strike took place in 2 Russian cities Tuesday, the state news agency RIA Novosti reported. In Samara, in southwestern Russia, locals gathered for an Orthodox service in memory of the dead. The service was followed by a minute's silence, and flowers were laid at a Soviet-era war memorial, RIA reported. Unconfirmed reports in Russian-language media said that the victims were mobilized reservists from the region. For the Russian military, the Iranian-made exploding drones are a cheap weapon that also spreads fear among troops and civilians.